Sup YouTube, this is Kulariz here with another deck profile. This deck, is my original build, Stardust Assault, and I rebuilt this deck from my earlier version. I kept the same engine, but I wanted to make it better, and I feel this deck is ready for the new format, and it has a lot of key cards that didn't work in my other deck, but I'm gonna show it now, and then show some of the combos later. So I'll just say the deck list first. 2 Stardust Assault, 1 Dark Armed, 1 Dark Simorgh, 1 Assault Beast, 1 Stratos, 2 Malicious, 1 Diamond Dude, Armageddon Knight, Summoner Monk, Sangan, Tomato, Morphing Jar, 2 Mist Valley Soldier, 2 Krebons, and 1 Plague. That's for the monsters. Spells: 2 Miracle Synchro Fusion, 1 Allure, 1 Dedraw, Teleport, Reinforcement, Mind Control, Reborn, Dark Hole, MST, and then Traps, 2 Assault Mode Activate, 1 Mirror, Solemn, Call, and then biggest update, 3 Reckless, and 3 Good Goblin Housekeeping. Alright, so that's the deck list, and I'm going to explain some of the reason why some of the cards are in here. First, we all know why Stardust Assault mode is in here. This it's really good for this format. This deck focuses on bringing out Stardust as quickly as possible, and once this guy's out, he's a reusable Solemn, and he can negate effects even in the hand, in the graveyard, even from the remove from play and on the field, and it negates and destroys them. So if you attack directly, you can still tribute him to negate the Gores and destroy it while it's still in their hand. You can negate pretty much anything, and that's why this card is really good. Yeah, 1 type, 3000 beer. The only way to get over this is to run over it, and even when it gets destroyed, you get a special summon of Stardust from your grave dart. So it's a really big powerhouse. 1 Dark Arm because I run lots of darks. Simorgh, my favorite tech card. He comes out fairly easy. I run, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 wins and lots of darks. So he comes out and he locks down your opponent. Bring him out and Stardust and you have pretty good lockdown. 1 Assault Beast, I've seen people run 2 and 3. You just need 1. He's the 3rd Stardust Assault, and if you can't use him or don't need the Assault mode to activate, he's a 4-star 19 beater. Run over Shuras and a lot of stuff you can't hit over. Sorry, that's my phone. 1 Stratos, Wind type, searches out Destiny Heroes. So that's why I run 2 of these guys and 1 of this. The engine, you might think really doesn't work very well anymore, but Diamond Dude in combination with Plague, the ability to top deck all your stuff and then just activating his effect to get pluses off is amazing. And then Malicious is a free +6 to the field, and plus works with a good D-draw. And Diamond Dude's a lower target. Armageddon Knight, one of the cards that makes this deck function, although I won't run him in 2s because I only have 3 targets for him, the Malicious and the Plague, so like 2 targets. But he can come out again with like Monster Born or stuff if I need him to. He gets the deck going. He gets what I need to the graveyard quickly, and I Sangan, Tomato, and reinforcements to search him out. So again, I use him every turn. 1 Summoner Monk, MVP of the deck is right here, because you summon Summoner Monk, pops into defense mode. You pitch a useless, like if you have a dead Miracle Synchro Fusion or something, pop him out, and then comes my favorite tuner, Mist Valley Soldier. He's a wind type, so you synchro summon for your Stardust, you go into assault mode, and then out comes some more because you just use a dark and a wind for your synchro summon. So that's pretty good. And then Sangan, Tomato, it pretty much just out the deck. And then I run 1 jar because your hand empties pretty fast, and the plus, like the potential +4 is like good. And then 2 Krebons, I run Teleport Engine, and then with the Miracle Synchro Fusion, my target I run this guy right here. Ultimate Axon Kicker. So out of the blue, you can just pop this guy out, and he can't be destroyed by card effects. 29 Piercer. That's really tough for your opponent to get over. So like they can only Brio it and stuff. But if you have him and like Stardust Assault in the field, pretty much you have like your stuff that is super hard to get over, plus Stardust Assault in the field at the same time, and that's why this deck works. Carbon is also for stall, and then my Plague. You can't run this deck without Plague and Mally. You top deck first. You can Diamond Dude. You can use Malicious so you don't have to draw that same card, and it gets out your 6s and your 8s. And then 2 Miracle Synchro Fusion. This is the newest addition to the deck. I have 3 targets. Well, I'm running 2 the same. I'm running 2 of this guy, and the Ultimate Axon Kicker. Many people don't know what the card does, but first it can be used as bluff. You set it down, the MST at +1. You get to draw. And Miracle Synchro Fusion is you can remove and play a Dragon Synchro. Usually it's going to be Stardust because you get Stardust in the grave to get Assault Mode out. And then a Warrior, which I'm usually going to have a Warrior in the grave. So there's like, and then the Dead Mally, the Armageddonite in the grave. And then out comes a 32 Beater or a 29 Piercer. It's a super versatile card, and it's one of those top deck for the win cards, and that's why I like it. Next we have Allure and D-Draw, staple draw stuff. One emergency teleport. This searches out the Krebons. It's a free special +1 sync, and that's in combination with Mally, or to get out my +4s. And then Rhoda searches out targets are Stratos, Armageddonite, and Diamond Dude. And then I run Minecon to sync her up with my tuners, especially my Miss Valley Soldier. Easily going to Stardust. 1 Reborn and 1 Dark Hole for like their staples. And you might be wondering why I only roll 1 Magic and Trap removal in my whole entire deck, and that's because this is the turbo build. There's only 2 cards in this format that can stop my deck, and that's Royal Decree and Oppression. And since you can only run 1 Oppression, and you're not going to run Oppression and Decree in the same deck, this is just to get rid of it and then explode. And hopefully, like, Light Swarm players usually mill their 2nd Decree, so that's why I only want 1. Your main purpose isn't to destroy the back row, because Stardust and Assault Mode doesn't really worry about the back row. 2 Assault Mode, just to search your, and to bring out your pretty much invincible card. Mirror Force, Solemn, and Call. I run Mirror, and most people are like, why? Because to be able to protect my small monsters, if you notice, a lot of my monsters get under bottomless. So I can just get all my small stuff out, and then when the big stuff comes, I can just Mirror Force protect them, and Solemn their big plays, like stuff to get rid of Stardust, like their Divine Wrath, and then 1 Call. It brings out the Armageddonite, or the 4-star, or the Tuner, or the Dead Mally. It's a versatile card I need in this deck. And this, you're probably wondering why. Most people don't even know what this card does, but it's draw 1 plus the number of this in your graveyard, and then put 1 card in your hand from the bottom of your deck. And at first, when you use 1 only, it's a -1, +0, and then +1, so it's a +0 altogether. 1, it's a quick draw, and you can put the Stardust Assault back into your deck, and pretty much anything you want to search. So you have Rhoda and Stratos in your hand at the same time, then you just use this. You can put Stratos at the bottom, and then you use Rhoda right away. There really is no disadvantage using this card in 3s only, and it works in conjunction with my Triple Reckless, because the Triple Reckless is to draw into more Reckless, and to draw into Allure and D-Draw, and then I can also draw into these 2, so I don't have to skip my draw phase. I can just keep drawing with these cards. I burn through my deck so quickly. it's kind of unimaginable. I'll go to my extra deck. You saw these already. I want one of this guy, just because he's 29. I don't like Mistworm as much because it's harder to get out. And because I don't have one, but yeah, one of this guy, Urbellum, and Scrap Archfiend for the 7s. I need a Catastor, but I'm running 2 of these so far right now. It's been working okay because I've never actually gotten out 2, but it's the extra, the level 5, and it's Psychic from the Axon Kicker. I actually don't have a Goyon or Brio. Pretty sad, but I'm running these right now. It's okay, but Goyo's needed, definitely. And then my 8s. I need another Stardust too. Yeah, but one. Yeah, I can play with 1, but I need 2, so hit me up. And then 1 Chimera Tech, and that's my extra deck. So I want to know what you guys think. Try it out. Most people will like dismiss this idea immediately, but I know people like WK Dad. They have like this friend that built this deck once, and I looked at it and I thought it was like crap. I really want people to test out my deck and tell me how to make it better. But I want them to just like not dismiss my ideas. No card is in this deck for no reason, or that doesn't combo well with something else. And I want you to help me make this deck better. And then another card I want to run in this deck is 7 Tools of the Bandit. That's pay 1,000 and negate. It's a counter trap that can negate a trap. I really want to run that because Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment just kill Stardust. And I need a quick way to get over that. I'm trying to run a 1 or 2, but there's no space possible. And I want to keep that. I'm even thinking about taking out that 1 MST. But like, I seriously have no space. So help me out on that. Or if you found like a combo that doesn't require some of these cards. Yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and I really want to know what you think about 7 Tools, about Turbo, and its consistency, and its explosive OTK power. If you want to comment on that, I'm really looking forward to make this deck better. And if you have a suggestion, then I'll do it right away. I'll show my thoughts on some cards that you guys think might work, and then if it doesn't work, I'll say why. I want to keep making this deck better. So thanks YouTube for your time, and comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.